Okay guys, Melissa here. I am just getting ready to walk into work outside this parking garage. So I just came from a meeting and I was a little offended, not really bad, but a little. So I want to share something about your business. Don't let other people define your business for you. So in this group, it's pretty exclusive. There can only be like one contractor, one plumber, one of everything. So I was in this group, and this other person as a cleaner had joined, and I don't have a problem with that per se, personally, because there is enough work for everybody. There really is. But this particular person who runs the group is like, well, we already have a rule of one person, but where she has already been, established in another way from me. He was like, let's have both of you. And I'm just thinking that is fine with me. But the problem I had today was when someone else is trying to define your business. So I really haven't had time to meet with her and talk about the differences in our business, just because I've been so busy. So she wanted to meet up today, and I said, hey, I've got to get to work. I don't have time. The only day I have off is tomorrow. I can get together with you tomorrow. And it wasn't good for her. So I'm like, well, let's just talk about it right now. We have some time. So we did. And this guy, joined us, and he's like, well, you can't really take a commercial business right now, can you? And I'm like, no, actually I can. And I am bidding on that, and he's like, oh, okay. So don't let other people define your business. And he was just like, well, you guys can be power partners. And I'm like, right. But he's like, so she already has this, and she can do this, and you could do that. And he was comparing, and I just felt myself being offended. And we didn't have time to finish the conversation, but I did stand up for myself and said, no, I actually do commercial cleaning too. So one thing I learned in my class just last night, which was really helpful to me, was that your business is unique, okay? And so I was in I think I was networking yesterday, I heard this too. Your business is unique. You are not in competition with anybody. So what I did was I had done my commercial after that, sharing about my business, and I came from a different angle. So I talked about my social impact, because I thought I'm not going to be in competition with this person. So I said, I am, and this is what I do. I said, I am busy fighting for families. And this, I heard a lot of men encouraging me. They were saying, nice, great job, and everything. So I said, I am fighting for families, and that is my biggest message, right? More than my business is I am fighting for families. I'm fighting for moms to be able to keep their babies. And by doing that, I'm fighting for families in general. And I have a cleaning business. And I said, I haven't really, I'm working on the messaging. So my social impact for my cleaning business, I'm working on that messaging. I haven't really gotten it together yet. So that informed everybody too, that I do have a cleaning business in general, but it didn't really give the specifics, because that's not my main goal. My main goal is to build families. So as I get my cleaning business more specific, protect your business, guys. Protect it from other people trying to take the reins, because they want to be able to, figure out for their own group what would be the benefit for the group. Be very strong. And I had a guy today say to me, oh my goodness, like we were talking about how I have a bunch of sons, and he had said, I heard once a mother has a son, she grows some. And I said, exactly. Yep. So mothers do grow balls when they have sons. They do, because sons put you through so much. But it's really important to stand up for yourself and fight, not just for families, but for your business. And do not let anybody define you. You have to, in your business, be able to, that's part of your business. That's part of your sell. That's a very important part of who you are, is to be able to have the freedom to define what exactly you do. And a lot of people are in a process of not only defining their business, but when they lose their business or they don't associate with a particular business anymore and they have to rebrand, they are working on redefining who they are. So don't ever step on somebody's business and try to define who they are for them. That is a big no-no, I felt today, in the business world. And he was like, well, I'm just making suggestions, and that's okay, but don't ask me to agree to something that I'm not comfortable with. So stand up for your business, ladies, and that is one of the best ways that you're also going to make it in life. I have 2 jobs right now. Focus on your 2 jobs, get work, get tons of work, and then that will fuel your business, and then work on your dream job in your spare time. So that's what I'm doing, guys, and remember, you are unique and you are not in competition with any other business.